Welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. Tonight we've got a big match. It's the two-time Space Jam champ Will Hagwood versus Nickel City's own Carl Duty. First Order versus Republic. Let's take a look at the lists. For the First Order, we have got Blackout with Fanatical, Advanced Optics, and Proton Rockets. And then a First Order test pilot with Fanatical and Advanced Optics, and then Rush. He has Advanced Optics as well. For the Republic, we've got Triple Jedis. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi with the R5 Astromech and calibrated laser targeting, Plo Koon with calibrated laser targeting, Ahsoka Tano with what? You guessed it, calibrated laser targeting, and Broadside with the ion cannon turret and a 7th Fleet gunner. Should be a fun match here. A lot of repositions available to players. Double repositions all around except for the Y-Wing. Poor Y-Wing. I'm looking forward to this match. Real quick, thanks for the follow, More Animal 71. Appreciate it. We see the silencers kind of setting up in the middle where Will is setting up his Jedi. A little bit towards the bottom of the screen. I should probably get my face off of it so you can see it. Then we will see where Plo Koon goes. That's Ahsoka in yellow, Plo in the green, Obi in red, Broadside in blue. Blackout will be the last person to be placed. Blackout, of course, wants to be attacking through the debris or through any obstacle to get the bonus visibility off. So he'll probably start up top. Yeah, that's exactly where Carl's placing him, up top. So it looks like we're about ready to get started. So here we go. For the very few people watching, and the millions who will one day also not watch, let's get ready to set dials! Hope y'all are having a good day. It's Tuesday, early in the week. Work, am I right? Thanks for stopping by and watching. If you got a strong opinion on who's got this match, who's got the advantage, feel free to voice it. I know what we're missing. Ooh, this is good start music. This has a real good, like we're starting the match vibe. And we're off. There's Rush doing the 2 bank left. Will commenting on how slow Broadside is compared to everyone else here. So Broadside and Ahsoka kind of keeping formation here. Ahsoka barrel rolls behind Broadside. It's 2 forward from the FOT. FOTP. Sounds like a band back in the 90s. FOTP. We'll just focus. Now it's Plo. Obi-Wan goes 5 forward. And he's gonna boost. Looking to get that flank on early. Plo with the 2 turn in. Keeps it tight with Broadside and Ahsoka. They just got the conga line going. Blackout goes fast. 5 forward. See if he boosts or if he decides to stay there. He just decides to boost forward. And that's our first round. Let's go to our sponsor. Today's sponsor, Diet Dr. Pepper. It says you deserve this on the lid. It has 0 calories, total fat 0, sodium 3%, total carbs 0, and 0 protein. Basically no nutritional value whatsoever other than it tastes pretty good. John making good use of the emote, modify and emote ability. I kind of really like it with the sunglasses on it, not gonna lie. Let's take a closer look at these Jedi models. These are the animated ones. Pretty cool. People have been doing a lot of cool custom stuff on TTS. So Rush will get the first move here. He's just gonna bump into the First Order test pilot. Broadside with the 3 forward, Ahsoka with the 3 bank. Starting to fan out a little bit now. Ahsoka with the boost left. Gets a focus off. Probably not going to be taking any shots here, so not bad. Get her on that cloud for next turn. First Order test pilot. Big 4 straight. Wonder if we'll get the focus boost and maybe a range 3 shot. I have no idea what this song is, but it rocks. Not gonna boost. Just take the focus. Now it's time for the Jedis. Obi-Wan with the 3 banked in. Debating what he wants to do as far as Obi-Wan's FTC. Rolls away towards the bottom of the board. Boost. Plo Koon with the 3 bank. Could see a boost in here to just give him better options for the cloud, but barrel rolls instead. Trying to stay on the outside of the cloud. Plays a lot to Blackout's strength, but Blackout is pretty far away, all the way to the top of the screen. There's the boost from Blackout after the 4 forward. Don't think we'll get any shots, but they'll check. So no shots, that's a round. Here's our upcoming schedule. We have this game tonight, 6:30. Then tomorrow we have the Ontario Online Open. It's going to be Padre versus John G. Thursday we have our Draft League game and then a scrimmage with Knuckles and Barry B. And Sunday at 1 we have another Ontario Online Open match, Reese versus Throwdown Horton. If you're interested in playing on stream sometime, !! Sign-ups in the chat. Pull up a Google sheet, throw down where you're interested in playing. We'd love to have you. Also, we've been releasing original content on our YouTube every Monday. First episode of Pints and Pilots went up yesterday, so check that out. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get a big turn in here from Plo, maybe turn from Ahsoka, a bank from Obi, and a turn from Broadside to kind of get all guns pointed in the same direction. Maybe be able to focus down one of these silencers. Could be pretty brave of the First Order test pilot to turn in here. Almost certainly getting a 3 banker turn from Blackout. So rush with the 4K to get turned around. Broadside with a 3 bank to the right. Focuses. So Ahsoka turns in. It's going to use her ability to give herself a focus, or a target lock and a focus. So gets the test pilot with the... There is the test pilot turn in. Gonna focus. There's the 3 bank from Obi-Wan. Wonder if he stays where he's at or he boosts in. Doesn't have arc and doesn't have arc on him where he's at right now. Could barrel roll with FTC. There's the FTC barrel roll. Debating whether a target lock or focus is more appropriate action here. Decides to focus. Flow with the 1 bank in. Barrel rolls to line up that CLT. And he will focus. So blackout, let's see if we get that focus boost here. Gave himself some stress, so I assume we're going to get the boost. There it is. And it's time for shots. Flow's got range 3, bullseye. So this is going to be unobstructed, range 3 bullseye from Flo. And it's going to spend 7th Fleet Gunner charge to juice up the shot. So this is going to be 3 dice with the CLT. Flo spends a force to convert to 2 hits. There's 2 evades. So safe from Flow shot. Now Obi-Wan will get a shot. Scott's just into range 3. One focus. Chooses not to spend his focus. Blackout has a range 3 obstructed shot onto Plo if he wants it. So Plo will roll one less. Basically no range and no cloud bone and no obstructed bonus. Still be able to convert with the cloud. Blackout hit crit off the bat. Plo with the glass cloud and spends his focus, takes no damage. The first order test pilot's gonna get a shot now. Has range 2 on Ahsoka, range 3 onto Plo, range 3 onto Obi, or range 3 on the broadside. And he's gonna go into Ahsoka, try to strip that focus token. It's gonna be one hit, has advanced, just keeps the one, doesn't want to spend his focus for advanced optics, and Ahsoka rolls the one evade. Broadside won't get a shot because the ion turret's only up to range 2. Ahsoka. It's gonna spend the lock. That is evaded. Hey Ebar, how you doing, man? Good to see you. We've got a good match brewing here. It's Will Hagwood versus Carl Duty. I did laundry earlier. Oh man. I hate chores. I hate dishes. I hate laundry. I super hate dishes. I don't know what it is about them. No damage exchange in the first shots of the game. Will now have a choice every time with 7th Fleet Gunner. Could take a disarm token to reload that charge. We'll have to decide during the system phase if that's something he wants to do. So we won't get the knowledge to know if he got a range 1 bullseye in advance or anything. It's definitely a premeditated choice, and broadside with the ion cannon turret is very effective. Let's see if a straight for blackout works. I think it does. I think he can go straight without the template going over the debris, as long as he goes fast enough to not end up on the debris. Low, unless he wants to go over the cloud, he's going to have to do a bank to the left or a turn left. Ahsoka probably has the 2-turn right available if she wants it. I think Carl's got to be wary of bringing in Rush too fast here. Just in case that he turns all of his guns onto Rush to get him off the board. Silencers have a good deal of health, 2 shields, 4 hull. But you get 4 ships shooting at you, it doesn't matter what you have. Exactly, Ebar. I was playing a friendly against a swarm the other day. I had a sinker with 2 Jedis and broadside. And I took out two vultures first engagement, took them out. They still did all the damage to sinker off the board. It was a good lesson in, hey, maybe don't get sinker killed. So no system phase here, so that means broadside won't have 7th fleet gunner up this turn. Does mean he gets to shoot though. Obi-Wan's a little bit in his way. Rush with the 5 straight. This is what we were talking about going in too fast. We'll see if it pays off or it's gonna barrel roll. And he red boosts in. I'm not sure that did too much for him. I think he kind of limited his arc there a little bit. And of course, not having a focus. Broadside. It's gonna take the focus. So far, looking good for Rush. Not so great for the first order test pilot, but hey. Ahsoka with a 2. Hard 2 fits like a glove. I think we might see a boost left to try and get a block onto Blackout. I think staying right there might not be the greatest move for her. Blackout goes right in front. Ahsoka trigger. Debating whether or not a barrel roll would fit. That would be real tight. Boost left with the Ahsoka coordinate on herself. Barrel rolls. Kind of a setup for next turn. Don't hate it. Here is the first order test pilot. Setting himself up range 1 right in front of broadside. Could focus barrel roll. I don't think that gets him out of the arc. Might prefer kind of where he is. It's in a good spot to block Obi-Wan and might even get a block on Plo. And he is going to stay there. So there is the focus. And now we're going to get Obi-Wan and Plo moving. Oh, look at Plo going through the gas cloud. We'll have to roll see if he gets a strain. No strain. So now we understand why Ahsoka did her move. Ooh, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan in the First Order test pilot. These are going to be some tight shots. Blackout, move. Looks like a 2 forward. Oh, not a bump. That fits in. Wow. He focuses and we'll see if he boosts out. I think he probably is. Doesn't see the need to take these shots. There is the boost forward. This is going to be Obi-Wan. Has CLT on First Order test pilot. Range 1. Gonna spend a force to convert that. That's gonna be 3 hits coming in onto the First Order test pilot. 1 evade, and that's gonna be shields down. So First Order test pilot with shields down, but that does activate Fanatical. So First Order test pilot is going to go ahead and return the favor onto Obi-Wan. 4 versus 3. 2 hits. It has a focus. Could spend for advanced optics. Going to keep it as 2 for the broadside shot coming in. 1 evade from Obi. And that is a shield down on Obi-Wan. 1 point away from half there. Oh no. All right, hopefully we're back up. I do not know what happened. It just said stream disconnected. So where did you guys leave off? So right now what we have is Obi-Wan took a shield from the First Order test pilot, and now the First Order test pilot took an ion token from broadside and 1 house. So the First Order test pilot is at 3 hull, Obi-Wan down a shield. Now it's going to be... Now it's going to be Rush onto Obi-Wan at range 2. Just for one hit. Obi-Wan spends his focus, won't take any damage. We are back to dials. Does anyone have any questions about what happened? Because I don't know when it disconnected. All right, everyone's up to date. We're all good. Nailed it. Crisis averted. Thanks for sticking with us through all the technical oopsies. So Rush is in a really good spot right now. First order test pilot is doing a 1 forward. We're likely getting sloops or K turns from the Jedi up top on the right side of the screen. And Obi-Wan is the wild card. Good to hear. Good to hear we're working. I'll tell you what, streams don't come easy. I'm looking at the load on my computer right now. 91% CPU, 73% GPU, and my computer's a beast. This thing is a beast. Only using 25% of my RAM, so that's nice, I guess. Obi is indeed a wild one. You never know where he's gonna end up here. He's got the 1 hard either way, 2 bank to the left, 1 bank probably to the right without hitting maybe. There is the 2 hard from Rush, a beautiful turn, doesn't clip or anything. Can focus. I love where Rush is at right now. broadside with the one forward, and he focuses up. We'll probably get another good shot at the first order test pilot. Soka, hard one. Does her Ahsoka ability, gives Plo an action, which is going to be a focus. And we'll see what Ahsoka tries to do here. She's going to take a target lock. She'll take that on the first order test pilot, which has become the main target here. It's already at half points. Will 31-0 lead. There's the ion maneuver, bumps into Obi-Wan. So now it's up to Obi and Plo. Plo with the 4K like we thought. Ooh, and the big sloop from Obi-Wan. Now blackout. I think we might see another focus boost here. Target lock onto Obi-Wan. And then barrel rolls back for another stress. Silencers don't really care about stress. So Plo is going to actually use his ability. The first time this has ever happened in a game, is going to give his force to Obi-Wan. That's literally the first time anyone has ever used Plo's ability. So range 3 shot into the first order test pilot. It's not going to spend. So this is going to be Obi-Wan now. Range 1, bullseye. Onto the first order test pilot. First order test pilot only has 3 health left. This could wipe him out. And that is going to be 3 hits and a crit. Obi also spends a force to keep his focus. So that's going to be hit crit coming into the first order test pilot. So a fuel leak is the crit. I don't know, Ibar. I've actually I've never seen it used. Flo's ability is being an I5 Jedi. That's his ability. So broadside now can finish off first order test pilot. So it's going to be a range 2 shot. It's going to be 3-on-3 from the ion. Broadside's ability turns into focus for 2 hits. Just needs 2 evades here. Gets 2. First order test pilot lives. How dare you, James? How dare you? So this is rush onto broadside. The only shot first order is going to get this turn. Has the focus. It's going to spend it for 3. And that is shields down on broadside. So the score after that round remains unchanged. But the first order test pilot is on the brink of death. Rush still in a pretty good position. It'll be interesting to see if Rush turns in on Obi-Wan or if he continues his pursuit of broadside. This might be a good turn for broadside to regen the 6th Fleet Gunner here, or the 7th Fleet Gunner. The 6th Fleet Gunner died in a horrific battle above Felucia. Ahsoka almost certainly doing a 1 turn in or a 2 sloop. I favor the 1 turn in. We'll see what Poe does. Plo. Mr. I have a force ability too. Will's done a masterful job of managing his force. Everyone's at full. I don't feel like Carl's been in bad positions. He just hasn't been able to get focus fired shots off. The dice get glasses from the modify and emote action you can spend channel points on. You should probably have a ton of channel points, James, since you've watched the stream a lot. John's dice are indeed cool. It was weird. Yesterday, I actually caught John's dice smoking. That's how cool they are. Here we go. So the 7th Fleet Gunners regen, and broadside will take a disarm. Rush with the 2 bank. It's gonna focus. I think that might bump broadside. I don't see broadside doing a huge maneuver here, but we'll see. Ooh, broadside does make the turn. Does he get in arc? Don't think he's got arc here. So broadside is just going to take a lock. So go with the one hard. He's gonna barrel roll focus. Let's see if it's to the right or left. There's the big 4K from the test pilot. Taking an awful risk here. So Plo straight, focusing. Spends a force to barrel roll off the CLT shot. Gonna try and block. Blackout. Knows he only needs to do one. Blackout, dollars to donuts did it too hard. Did. He's gonna bump. Plo checking to see if he can throw his focus to Obi. That is so close. But he does have him by the barest of margins. So Plo is gonna take a shot. Only has blackout through the cloud. Range 3. This is gonna be 2 versus 5, which will always go through. Almost guaranteed damage here. Never mind, he's not even gonna spend force for the hit. So Obi-Wan's got a range 2 shot now onto the first order test pilot. Seventh Fleet Gunner not in range, so Obi-Wan's only going to get 2 dice here. Oh. Just kidding, Seventh Fleet Gunner is in arc. The defender needs to be in the firing arc, and he does have him. So Obi-Wan is gonna juice up his ability. So this is gonna be a 3 dice shot, 3 on 3 here. Spends his lock.
Don't underestimate the Force.
Could spend a force or a focus. Or could spend the focus. So there's a focus spend. Needs natties to live. Doesn't get them. And that is a dead first order test pilot. Blackout is going to get a shot here. So this is going to be a 3-on-1 shot. For 1 crit. Coming into Blackout. Anything but a focus will work. That's a focus, and he'll... So the Y-Wing converts it to a regular hit. Now this is gonna be Ahsoka, range 3 obstructed. Range 3 obstructed from Ahsoka, 1 hit coming in. Oh, no evades, but the gas cloud will do the conversion there, so no damage. Rush, no targets for Rush. So we are back to dials with 20 minutes left, and for the first time in this game, let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
Thanks, Greg. The score is 62-25 in favor of Will.
Thanks, Gerg. I'm going to take this time to remind you that if you haven't followed us, go ahead, give us a follow. If you want to get those sweet emotes, give us a sub. Everything helps us out here. See, I put the latest sub and the latest follow in the corner now. I feel like we're professional. Watch too many streams these days to figure out how to do this stuff. So Rush is still in a really good position. Although I'm not sure the 2 hard clears on this one. Blackout's in a little bit tougher area. We'll see. You can see my laptop in the background, which is bringing you the dice cam. And Lysol wipes. Don't catch a disease. Lysol your shit. No system phase here. So Ahsoka and Broadside get the first moves here. I'm sorry, Rush gets the first move. The 3 Talon roll, love it. Love that move there. Broadside with the bump. Ahsoka with the 2 bank in. She can give either herself or Obi-Wan an action if she wants. Does cost a force, but hey, it's a pretty powerful ability. Gonna take it for herself. Gives her a target lock and focuses for her normal action. Now Plo and Obi-Wan. There's the sloop from Obi-Wan. Plo goes over the gas cloud. It's gonna try and just get the block onto the silencer. And there is the block from Plo Koon, setting up Blackout right in the CLT of Ahsoka. Obi-Wan's gonna get a range 1 shot. 3 dice coming in. And it's gonna spend 2 force to convert those into hits. Two blanks from Blackout, and that is going to be shields down. So now Blackout's gonna get a shot. It's gonna take Ahsoka range 1. Try to strip that focus off of her. Hit crit, needs to roll 1 more. Hitting 2 crits coming in on Ahsoka. Ahsoka has the force available, so that's just going to be 1 shield down on Ahsoka. That is unfortunate because Ahsoka's now going to have a range 1 CLT shot with a target lock. So this is Ahsoka, range 1 CLT into Blackout. And that is going to be 2 eyeballs and a crit. Has the target lock to re-roll. This is going to be 3 hits and a crit. 3 hits and a crit coming into Blackout. No mods on his defensive dice. And he blanks on him. That's a dead Blackout. So this game took a real fast turn. Oof indeed, Ibar. Oof indeed. Rush will get a chance to get half points here onto Ahsoka. Could outright kill her. But right. Things go their way. This is Ahsoka, range 2 from Rush. Ahsoka has no mods, so this is 3-on-3 the way God intended. That's gonna be 2 hits coming into Ahsoka. 2 evades, not a problem. Ahsoka may have gone out in the Clone Wars, but she's right back in our hearts.
Greg, our score after that round now is 138-25 in favor of Will.
So a tough break for Blackout there, getting caught by Plo with the block. Ahsoka doing the job. CLT really paying off for the Jedi here. Now this is probably a regroup round for the Jedi while they try to focus in onto Rush. Rush is still a 2, can turn into a 6. I think we might end up seeing a 7th Fleet Gunner again here. Recharge the ability because it doesn't look like be able to get a shot off. Rush in a little bit of a weird position because of that gas cloud. Can't rush in. I showed 10 minutes left in the match. No system space. The broadside's gonna attempt to get a shot. Let's see where Rush ends up here. That's a 2 bank. I think that's probably gonna put him in a range 1 ion shot here. I think we'll probably get the 1 bank from broadside. If he boosts barrel roll, I don't know if he could barrel roll anywhere. He's just gonna leave it there. Now it's the Republic. There is the 1 bank and a focus. Ahsoka with the 5K. Look at her stick to Obi-Wan like glue. We'll give Obi-Wan an action. Her ability allows it even through the stress. Gives Obi-Wan a focus. Probably means Obi will be taking either double. Oh, no, gives herself a focus. Flow with the sloop. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 4K. Obi-Wan, we might get the barrel roll boost here. Could just stay there. Prince forced to boost and then takes a lock. So no shot from Plo. Obi-Wan, this is right on the edge of range 1. Range 2 into rush. 2 dice. And that is 2 hits coming in. One evade rolled, has a focus, spends the focus, take no damage. Ahsoka's got range 3 bullseye. Just on the edge of bullseye. Look how close that is. Ooh. Doesn't spend, worried about Rush having a shot back. Broadside's gonna now get a range 1 ion shot. So that's 1 hit, 3 blanks. Gonna re-roll 3 with his target lock. Can turn a blank into a focus and then spends his focus. So that's gonna be 3. That's gonna be 1 damage and 1 ion onto Rush. So Rush not a 6 yet, but he does get a range 3 shot onto Ahsoka. It's gonna be 3 versus 4, no mods for Rush. Just 1 crit. Ahsoka just needs some paint. Gets it, barely, but gets it. So with 4 minutes left in the round and his ship a sitting duck, Carl gives the concede to Will. A great game played all around. Both players. Really fun game to watch. Really good to watch the Jedi go. Really nice to see the triple silencers and how they move. Glad to have you guys here. Tomorrow we've got an Ontario online open game at 6:30. We'll also be back Thursday with our league night. I hope you all had a good time watching. If you haven't given us a follow, go ahead, give us a follow. Check out our YouTube. Hope to see you guys again, and we'll check you later.